Infinity Blade made exclusively to mobile users. Gears of War series made for the Xbox. Lastly but not least, we got one of the biggest games so far, Fortnite. All of these games have one thing in common. They are all made from Epic Games, one of the biggest company to this day. We'll talk about their history right now. Everyone knows about Fortnite, whether you're a gamer or not a gamer. Fortnite obviously has been a massive success for Epic Games itself, but have you ever considered the other games that Epic Games has made, including Unreal Engine? Well, I'm gonna be your dude to tell you the history of Epic Games and how it came from one person to this billion-dollar company. Stay tuned. Hi, my name is Chris. We're bringing you the best unboxing, news, reviews, ratings, and entertainment for your enjoyment. Right before we actually start the video, guys, I do have a Twitch and Discord in the description below. If you guys would love to check it out, it'll be awesome. In Discord, I pretty much there 24/7. We do role-playing, dank memer. You know, you want to self-promote chefs cooking, dude, that's the place to go. And Twitch, I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, currently 11 a.m. Eastern Time to 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Hopefully you guys see you there. We play a lot of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with you guys. But Epic Games was never actually called Epic Games. They actually first started with Potomac Computer Systems. And who made Potomac Computer Systems? Well, it was none other than Tim Sweeney, the current CEO of Epic Games. He stuck with it literally day one to right now. Tim Sweeney was actually studying to be a computer engineer at the University of Maryland. He had one personal computer to use for his work and study, and it was actually located at his parents' house in the same exact town. Tim Sweeney had an amazing idea. He made a business called Potomac Computer System, and it's going to be a computer consulting business. Down the line, he figured out it would be way too much work for absolutely very little pay, so he actually scrapped that idea. But Potomac Computer Systems was still a company, but not a consulting computer business. The same year where he made Potomac Computer Systems and scrapped the idea for a consulting computer business, he actually very recently finished his first game called ZZT. He then released ZZT to the public while he was still under Potomac Computer Systems and realized that it was selling. Apparently, it was very simple and easy to modify, so that's why people kept going and buying ZZT after he made it public. Sweeney then realized, you know what, maybe I can make this a video game company instead of a consulting computer business, because now we released the game and it's selling, let's make this a video company. ZZT was actually still selling throughout the years, and they sold hundreds and thousands of copies. As of November 2013 is when they sold the last copy for ZZT. After the success of the game for ZZT, he realized that he cannot call himself Potomac Computer Systems. It's just not a fitting name for a video game company. He then realized that the name Epic Mega Games is perfect for him, and it was actually changed in 1992, a year after ZZT was released. After he changed his name and he realized that he wants to make this video game company even bigger, he had to look for people, specifically partners at the time, because he was a one-man company with his father. He found a partner called Mark Rain, who is still vice president to this day, and at that time he just quit ID Software and then got hired from Sweeney himself. Keep in mind that Rain and Sweeney actually don't work together since they don't have a building to work together, since, you know, the company literally just started in a year. They don't have anything yet. In the same season where he hired Rain, he actually hired 20 more employees to help him out, since he did have a bit of money to pay them since the release of ZZT was successful at that time. And then a year after that, they had around over 30 employees in total. So now it's an actual little company that's gonna make video games for the world. Tim Sweeney and his little team made 2 games called Jazz Rapids and Epic Pinball. Now these, I don't know how well these games actually did since there's no really information on it. I tried to look online, but I'm assuming these did relatively well. Epic Games actually released Jazz Jackrabbit in 1994, which is a good success, and Epic Pinball was also made as well. In 1997, they actually had 50 workers, so the company just kept growing. They hired more workers, they're getting money, but they still do not have a building for all of them to work actually together. This is where it gets interesting. In 1998, Epic Games actually released Unreal, a first-person shooter game. A year after that, February 1999, they actually finally got a building at North Carolina. In this time, Sweeney actually considered changing the name again, Epic Mega Games, because the reason why, he didn't want to be considered a big company anymore, hence Epic Mega Game. Instead, he took out Mega, and now, as we know today, it's just called Epic Games. In 2004, they were actually making a contest with actually money prizes to make something Unreal using their Unreal Engine. Tripwire Interactive actually won the $80,000 prize to make something Unreal using mods with Unreal Engine. In 2006, Sweeney and Epic Games were struggling to make computer games because of copyright infringement and all that, so they actually focused on console at that time. You guys might have heard this, Gears of War of Xbox 360 was later released on 2006, and it was a huge success. They had a budget of $12 million, and the game actually raised $100 million, so that was a huge profit on their part. 2008, Epic Games acquired Chair Entertainment Games, which actually made them release Gears of War 2. Epic Games wanted to show off their Unreal Engine even more, so they released a game in 2010 called Infinity Blade. Infinity Blade was such a great game. I remember playing it while I was in middle school. It was such a fun game, and the graphics were immensely amazing during that time. A year later, in 2011, they released Gears of War 3, a wild success to the Gears of War franchise. Now we are in year 2012, where this is where they become extravagantly huge. If you guys don't know what Tencent is, League of Legends is a perfect example, made by Riot Games. They partnered up with Tencent, and now they are doing fantastic. Basically, Tencent is the company you want to have if you're a game developer. Once I made a deal with Tencent, they were very happy. Tencent wasn't gonna be a part of the creativity aspect of the game. They're actually just gonna do the money and stocks and all of that. Around this point, Epic had around 200 employees in one building, which is actually insane, but this is also one of the times where big workers from the Epic Games left solely because of their own reason or business reason. One of the major workers is Cleve Blazinski, where he actually made Jazz Jackrabbit. He was a designer for it, and he's been with the company for 20 years. He wanted to leave. He kind of left in a weird kind of way, but then the owner, Tim Sweeney, the good guy, he came and visited him and had a heart-to-heart talk to him, and he said that he was actually going to retire Blazinski, and then later on, he made a company. So it's not really retired. I don't know exactly what he was trying to do, but I guess he was just done with it. Also, some workers left because they do not want to have a free multiplayer game. They want to have AAA games that are paid for, and the company was changing it a lot, so that's why some of the workers left. In March 25, Unreal Engine 4 was released, completely free for users because of their partnered with Tencent. You won't believe this. July 2017, they released a state of play of Fortnite. Keep in mind, Fortnite Battle Royale was not introduced at this. It was just Fortnite, the game where you save the world. Fortnite Battle Royale was released in September 2017. A year later, they had around 125 consistent players, and they made $1 billion from that alone, and it's just keep growing. Doesn't look like it's gonna go down anytime soon. We're expected to surpass $8.5 billion in 2018, which is actually insane from the amount of money that is just from Fortnite Battle Royale, because Battle Pass skins and all that. You can get new axes, pickaxes, all those money. People were buying it for the for the cosmetics. As of March 2019, we have nearly 250 million freaking players. Jesus. So there you guys have it. Hopefully this introduced and educated you guys just a little bit more of all the background of Fortnite and Epic Games and Tim Sweeney. Tim Sweeney is your dude. So next time when you're playing Fortnite, think of Tim Sweeney. If he never made ZZT, you would not have Fortnite. You wouldn't have Gears of War. You'll have literally nothing. You have PUBG. There we go. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Quishy. We're bringing you the best reviews, news, unboxing, ratings, and entertainment for your enjoyment. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time.